For running contacts, you can use a similar object. I prefer to use something I can easily transfer to an A-frame. So I will start running contacts on an A-frame before the dog walk, only because the A-frame is easier. He's not going to slip off. It's a very wide base. You can use a box of PVC. You can just make a PVC box the same size as the yellow space on the A-frame. I personally use half a yoga mat. I like it because it's sticky, it doesn't slip, and it's really easy for me to transport. Initially, all I'm doing with this is lying it on the ground and asking the dog to put paws on it, and then rewarding away from it. So as soon as paws hit my mat, he gets a click, and he's sent off my mat again. I don't mind if he has a little dick in the ground. I want 2 front paws on that mat, because if the 2 front paws hit, chances are everything else is going to hit. Yes. He doesn't care. He's having a blast. Okay, table. Go table. When he starts, Cheetah, get up on that table. Good boy, wait. When he's starting to get the idea that the mat is the source of the value, then I'm going to start having a table here, and you can't see it out of the frame, but I've got another climbed table down the other end, and I'm just going to ask him to ping pong between the two. Release. If his feet hit that mat, he gets his cookie. Go table. Good boy, ready, release. Table. And go. Yay! The bigger your mat, easier it is, the more success you're going to have. Oh, did you lose it? It's under your skateboard. Here you go, sweetheart. Now, over time, hi, puppy, you go hop out. Good boy, wait. Over time, what you're going to do is you're going to move your mat. So you're going to move it either closer to this table or closer to that table. That's one way of increasing your difficulty, because the dog has to really adjust his stride length. You can change your position relative to the mat. Good boy. So instead of you hanging out next to the mat, you can be behind the mat, in front of the mat, running with the dog. Anything you can do to make him kind of make him break his mat behavior. Then you can add the mat offline, so maybe it's not directly in line with the 2 tables, so he's got to adjust his stride and bend, You can, especially with a yoga mat, you can fold it in half. So now he's got a much smaller target area. You can fold it in half this way, which is harder to hit in terms of your front feet, or this way, which is a little harder to stride lengthwise. Gives you a smaller target if he's not going off on a bend. The final stage before this gets transferred onto an A-frame, we start adding turns off this mat. And what I'll do with that is I'll start adding cones and asking him to turn left and right. When we get into left to right, so we're going to look at directionals, and that'll be a separate little video.